When Europro came into Kitchener-Waterloo, we had a long-term vision of what the potential of this portfolio is. When you purchase such a large portfolio as 40% of the commercial real estate in downtown, you really have an opportunity to make an impact. People are talking about these buildings in a very different way, and that's reflected not only in just the portfolio, but it's reflected in the restaurants and the services and the condos that are coming downtown, and just the number of people that are living, working, playing, and learning all in downtown Kitchener.
So change is an interesting concept, right? There's change, and then there's transformative change. You talk about post-secondary education. The ripple effect of those institutions, reach far beyond just changing the space.
I had conversations with all the post-secondary education institutions we were down here, and the one that really resonated well was with Conestoga. They just really saw the opportunity to be downtown where it's dynamic, where it's culturally diverse and exciting, and they really wanted to be part of downtown. They're expanding tremendously, and they're seeing all this wonderful growth, and that matches what's happening in downtown.
In the last 5 years or so, as we saw downtown become more vibrant, it became much more of importance for us to try to get downtown. Bringing that building back to life, because it was a central part of the city about 30 years ago. Bringing it back to life, it gives us a lot of pride, and I think it's a building that, with a bit of effort, has now been turned back into really a top-end building for the city.
I really am looking forward to the successful handover of this project so that Conestoga and Europro can see the great work that we've done in pulling out this project in the last 4 months. We always seem to pull through on these projects and give a great product at the end of the day, and that's working with the Europro team to make sure that their vision is followed through with on our end, and something that we're handing over that they can be proud of and that we can be proud of.
Working with subcontractors on the project has been challenging, it's been exciting, and it's been rewarding. I don't think we could have picked a better group of individuals to work on this project. CSL, Defy, Neo Architecture, Smith & Anderson, the college, Europro, I think we all really pulled together and put our A-team on the project just to work towards a common goal and get the project finished in the end and have a successful product for the college.
People will talk about the barn raising culture, and that is so alive in our community, where it's not just one person's responsibility, it's our entire community's job to grow into the kind of city that we all want to see, which is why we work so closely with companies like Europro, and we want to, if they're successful, our community is successful, and at the end of the day, that's what matters. I think this is just going to further emphasize that Kitchener is really a great place to live, no matter where you come from in the world.
This is phase one. I mean, phase one opens January 13th. I've already been talking to people at Europro about phase two, which would open in January 21, and we see a phase three. I think the relationship's going to go on for a few years.